Turn me up just a little bit. Yeah, it's that man space vibe. Step in the zone, microphone check. Russ and Less got the real intellect. Talk smooth like jazz on a late night set. With a convo deep and the topics connect. From the struggles to the wins, they address it with grace. Drop lines so cool, you can feel the bass. Two kings of the craft, and you know the rest. Kick back, pour a drink, welcome to the space. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. Hang out, cause now you vibing with nothing but the best. Forever.
Happy New Year, Man Space Nation. It is Russ, and we are back here on the Man Space Podcast. And with me, as always, with exclusive footage from his office holiday party, the one and only Big Les.
Yo, what's up, boy? Hey, man, that's a beautiful photo.
Man?
I don't know how you got that, though.
Hey, you know what? The Man Space Nation is everywhere, and they send this stuff to me.
Listen, man. I'm gonna charge him. I'm gonna charge that person, whoever it is. This not Giddy Less images. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm gonna need my bread, killer. What's going on, dog?
Hey, man, it's been a great wrap up to the year that we had, man. As Man Space Podcast is hotter than ever. We had some great interviews to wrap out last year. And we're starting off strong with another strong episode, man.
Hey, I've been looking forward to it as well, you know? So,
yeah, man.
I'm ready for it, brother. I'm ready. Here we
come. Have you ever thought about like the vibration therapy, right? I've talked about it a little bit. Where the frequencies and things like that, and how your body needs to be in alignment. Have you ever thought about all that stuff?
I've heard about it, but I've not given a lot of thought. I've not done my research on it like I probably should have. But there's tones for peace and things like that. You see them on YouTube, and they come up on social media. Sit for 30 seconds and listen to this, and your inner calm.
Right. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that and learn more and more about alignment today.
Okay.
Because, we have a guest that is joining us.
Yes.
And today we're going to be joined by a man known as Anthony Cudjo, better known as Coach Cudjo. He is the founder and head coach at Human Optimization 3.0, also known as H3O, and is one of the leading voices in performance and personal transformation. He is known as the teacher of teachers and the leader of leaders. Coach Cudjo has spent over 3 decades helping people optimize every area of their lives, from physical and mental health to emotional and spiritual well-being. He's a former professional athlete. He is an advanced NLP practitioner and a certified life coach. Him and my wife have a lot in common because she is also a life coach as well, certified life coach, and she's also a life coach instructor as well.
Nice.
But he combines sciences with spirituality and strategy to help people tap into their creative forces of their own DNA. Man, I mean, this dude has done it all. He's been television, radio personality. He's hosting Fitness RX show on ESPN Radio, and has transformed thousands of lives through his H3O system and a framework built on mastering harmony between the spirit, mind, and body. Man Space Nation, I need you guys to put your hands together for our guest today, Coach Anthony Cudjo.
Yeah.
Russ, what am I supposed to do with that? Hey, man,
What am I
supposed to do with that introduction, man? Now,
you can't top that.
I really got to do something now, don't I?
Yeah. Hey, with a name like Coach Cudjo, you got to be a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Les, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I was a football player, of course, when I was younger, and I ended up having some major injuries in college. My freshman year of college, I blew out my ACL and my lateral meniscus on my left and my right knee. I blew out my 3, 4, and 5 lower lumbar, all in one hit. So my football career was over, man.
Wow.
It was over.
Wow.
I was a very, very aggressive football player, even as a running back. They said that I ran with so much aggression. Now, I'm getting ready to show my age, man. There was a movie that came out by Stephen King, which was called Cujo.
Yes, it was.
And it was about this crazy St. Bernard dog that was killing everybody.
Yeah.
So, I was a junior in high school at the time, and I was averaging about 10.5 yards a carry as a fullback. I was a pretty bad boy, man. But, my problem was I didn't know when to go down. I'd have, my dad used to tell me, son, when you got 3 or 4 guys on you, you might want to go ahead and fall. Don't try to get that extra yard because you're going to hurt yourself. But I didn't listen to my dad, and I did that, and I ended up injuring myself. But during that game, I was playing so aggressively in the game that the commentator, he made a mistake, and he called me Cudjo. My last name is really pronounced Cudjo. And he was like, he called me Cudjo, and it just stuck, man. Everybody was like, whoa, started calling me that name. And, of course, with that name, there's a certain persona you have to live up to. So it just stuck, man, and I ran with it.
Yeah. I love it, man. Love it. Well, we'll correct it and call you Cudjo, but
everybody call me Coach Cudjo, man. That's all.
I like it because you came in from the first time I met this man. Like, it was not like I met a stranger. Like, he came in like just aggressive with that dog personality, and just and you just instantly gravitate toward it. Right. And I was like, okay,
sometimes being assertive and aggressive helps the situation.
I want to explain something to y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we're having this conversation, because we're getting ready to start a wonderful new year, 2026. And I want people to know who they are in 2026, not what society is telling you are.
Yeah.
Not what your mama and your daddy told you are. I want you to really know who you are, because if you really know who you are, then you will walk around powerful.
That's right.
When you go into rooms, you'll change rooms just by your energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got
understanding who you are. I need you to know who you are. If you really want to be optimized as a human being, you must first know, not believe. You must know who you are. I know who I am, Russ. I know who I am, Les.
Yeah.
And when I say this, it's probably going to scare a lot of people, but this is the truth. Anytime I'm being interviewed, I always tell people this: I've got a job to do today. You have a job to do today. Let's make sure we do our jobs very well today. My job today is to tell you the truth, man.
Yeah.
The truth. Beyond your belief and your understanding, beyond what society has told you, beyond what religion has told you about yourself. I'm here to tell you the truth. And your job today is to make a decision. You either make a decision that this is your new truth moving forward in your life, or you make a decision that you're going to be the same old person struggling with every aspect of your life. I need you to understand you were not created that way, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's society's method for you, is to struggle, to have doubt, to have fear, to have anxiety, to not know who you are, what you are, or why you are. That's what society wants for you. But I'm here today to optimize you, to teach you who you really are. Once you know that, everything, listen to what I'm saying to you. I know it's going to scare a lot of you, but it's the truth. Everything in your life will start to line up. Everything. Because everything in your life is a frequency, and everything in your life is a vibration. You are a frequency. You are a vibration. That's the way you were designed. There's no way you can get around it. That's who you are. You can deny it for the rest of your life and struggle with the rest of your life, or you can accept it for who you really are. And I'm getting ready to tell you who you are. You are God in disguise. Listen to me now.
We were all created in his image.
You are his image.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to understand this, there's two words I really need you to hold on to as we have this unfolding conversation. These two words are very powerful, and they will help you understand who you are and who God is. The first word is everything. God is everything. God is your breath. God is your heartbeat. God is your thoughts, your mind, your body. Every aspect of who you are is an aspect of the Almighty. And this is the law. This is not my opinion. It took me 30-something years to kind of figure this out. First of all, with my own life. And then I tested these theories with thousands of people, and it just worked. Why? Because the law works for everybody. See, gravity works for you, Russ. Gravity works for you, Les. Gravity works for me. It don't matter what we believe. We all three of us are different men. We have different beliefs. We have different perspectives on life. We're living our lives in very unique ways. But I promise you this, if we got on top of the building and we all three jumped, all three of us are going down. Why? Because that's the law of gravity.
Every single one.
So everything that I explained today, I want you to understand it's based off of the premise of the law of gravity. It applies to you. It is the truth, regardless if you want to believe it or not.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. I mean, there's no better way to put that. Then thank you, Coach.
One of the things I tell people and I train my clients on, here's the deal, guys. You want to get real clear in your life real quick. I need you to start doing this. You need to start letting your yes be yes and your no be no.
And can't be afraid to say no.
That's right.
Let your yes be yes and your no be no. What I mean by that is this. You have to get clear again about who you are. I've already told you who you are. You're a God in disguise, having a physical experience on a physical planet, creating physical things. That's what this is all about. This is a beautiful game called life. You are the narrator of your life. You are the dictator. You are the creator of it all. That's just the way it is. And you can take ownership for that, or you can give ownership to someone else. But it's yours. It's your gift. It's your power to control your life. And see, the problem that we're having right now is most people just don't know who they are. And that's why they're treating other people the way they're treating other people. And they're treating the world the way they're treating the world, guys, because they have no clue who they really are. And human optimization is just about this. You know, we have technology all over the place. Now we've got AI. Everybody's all excited about AI. Les, do you like AI?
Yeah.
No,
I haven't become a fan of it quite yet.
You're starting to use more and more of it, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, just a tad bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to explain to you why that's going on. Russ, do you like AI?
I love it. I use it daily. I mean, and less is usually the short end of when I use it.
Yes, again.
Yeah.
He pays for it so he can torture me.
That's right.
Let me tell you, you know, what is Russ, what does AI stand for, man?
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it's artificial intelligence. Let me explain something to you, man. You are a human being. Les, you are a human being. I'm a human being. Guess what we are?
Intelligent.
Hey, bro, we're DI.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I was about to say, explain that for us. Tell us what that means.
We're divine intelligence. Now, let me explain to you what artificial intelligence is. If you know anything, and if you don't believe me, you start researching. Listen, I tell people this, man. Don't believe a word that comes out of my mouth. You should research everything. See, here's another problem we have as a society. We don't critically think anymore.
That is absolutely true.
We don't ask enough questions. We're getting to a place right now because of the distress that's on this planet the distress that's in our country, the distress that's in our neighborhoods, we're now starting to ask some questions. And we're now starting to not put up with stuff. You know, we should have been doing this a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's happening right now. Artificial intelligence is nothing but another reflection of the Akashic records. The Akashic records is a record of every single thing that's ever happened since the existence ever started.
Since inception. Right.
Everything. And you know what, guys? Russ and Les, you actually have access to the Akashic records. That's why I said you are divine intelligence. You know everything right now. You know everything right now. Most people are afraid. When you have a problem, what happens? What do most people do? They go ask someone externally before they ask themselves internally.
Yeah.
They Google it.
They Google it. You go to AI and ask for that answer. You're divine intelligence. So at the end of the day, guess what? You are stronger than AI. AI is here to serve you, not the other way around.
True. Yeah.
Not the other way around. You know, man would try to get you to believe that, but that's not true. AI is here to serve us, and we are divine intelligence. There's so much that our bodies know that we are not tapping into. You see, again, you are a spiritual being. I want you to pay attention to what you get to keep. What I mean by that is everything that you create in this life, you've got to give it back. Everything. There's nothing you get to take. Nothing. You cannot take your great relationships. You cannot take your great career. Everything is coming to an end. Russ, you know what? I've met your beautiful wife, man. I love my wife, but you know what, bro? Here's the reality of it all. It's going to come to an end one day. Either I'm going to die or my wife's going to die, but it's going to come to an end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, and at the end of the day, that's just another process of transformation, us moving forward in another level of our lives. So this is all just part of the eternal plan. But I tell people, I want you to pay attention to what you get to keep, which is your spirit. Focus on what you get to keep, man. And I want you to really start paying attention to your internal person, your internal man, your internal woman. I need you to pay attention to that, because that is what creates your external world.
Right.
These are laws. This is the law, man. This is the law of your being as a human being. God has given you 3 major energy sources in your body that you have created everything with. Look at your life.
Yeah.
You've created everything through thought, word, and deed.
Thought, word, and deed.
And if you'll notice, Russ, when you introduced me, what did you say? Spirit, mind, and body. What does the world teach us? Body, mind, and spirit. Man, you don't create anything with your body, your mind, and your spirit. It doesn't work like that. You create everything with your spirit first, then the spirit delivers the message or the insight to the mind, and then the mind delivers it to the body, and then you start speaking about it internally, and then you'll start speaking about it externally, and then you'll start taking action on it. This is exactly how your podcast show started.
Yeah.
As a man thinketh, you know, that's what makes me think of that. You know what I mean? What you think and what you say to yourself is what you materialize.
And you're absolutely right, Les. And you know what the problem when I find with my clients that are lost that come to me? Do you know what the problem is? See, here's the deal. You can see life is all about the way you see it. It's your perspective.
Yes, a perspective. Absolutely.
See, so many people come to me and they're like, man, I have all of these obstacles in my life, Tony. I'm like, no, you don't. You're looking at it wrong. These are opportunities.
Yeah.
For example, let's just say that I want to be a prosperous person. I want more money in my life. Most of us do, because money equals what? Freedom.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's ultimately, it's just an energy that provides freedom. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So here I am. I'm walking. I'm gonna use my life. I'm gonna use my own life as an example when I was struggling financially. Okay. See, one of the most powerful statements that you can make, creative statements that you can make, and this is by law, has nothing to do with your opinion. Pay attention. Is I am. Anything. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, and if you haven't, pay attention. A lot of you guys are driving around with your eyes closed, man. You got both hands on the steering wheel, but your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
I need you to wake up and pay attention to what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's every day.
Yeah.
Anything you say after I am, have you noticed you create it?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Even when you unconsciously say, I think I am getting sick. Don't you normally get sick?
Right behind it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't pay my bills. Have you noticed when you say you can't pay your bills, more bills come?
Yep.
Less
Right.
money shows up. Have you noticed those things? You
Yeah.
are a creative organism. And here's what the problem is. When life brings you the opportunity to step into your reality, the new reality that you're trying to create, you're speaking against yourself. I tell you something really weird. I was really struggling financially, Russ and Les. I'm telling you, man, when I say struggling, brother, I mean, I was having a tough time putting gas in my car.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
You know, I mean, I had a sports car, living in a big house, man. And I had the whole story. Everybody thought I was doing well, but I wasn't.
Hey.
And, I'm going to tell you something, man. My energy and my understanding of money was not where it is today.
Right.
One of the things that I was doing wrong that I didn't understand is I wasn't paying my bills on time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of times with youth that a lot of us don't, because there's a struggle with the fact that a lot of times we're not taught these things, right? So we don't know how, or we may know and just feel like we don't want to do it.
Yeah, I think it's a priority thing at times too.
Yeah. Well, here's what it is at the end of the day. It's, and I made every excuse in the world too. I can't pay this bill right now. I'll catch up on it next time. I don't have enough money. I want to do this first before I do that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, guess what that was, man? That was operating with no integrity.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I made an agreement with my cell phone company that they would provide me cell phone service and I would pay them on the 24th. That was the agreement.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So here I am. I got my bill in my hand. The 24th comes and goes and I don't pay it. So I'm not keeping integrity. I'm not keeping integrity with my money.
Right.
So when I don't have integrity with my money, guess what? No more money can come my way. Why? Because everything, I told you about that word, everything is God. All things is God. So at the end of the day, if I'm not operating with integrity, with that energy in my life, then there's no way that energy can operate with integrity with me.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
But Coach, can you, since we're talking about that, can you explain to the Man Space Nation exactly what H30 is and what led you to develop that program?
Oh, absolutely, man. Great question, Les. So here I am. I've been on this journey for, 3.5 decades now, over 35 years.
Wow.
I started having some real serious questions, man. I had a studio. I had a personal training studio in Richmond, Virginia. I opened it up in 2004. It was called Fitness RX.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened up that facility because I had a desire to bridge the gap between the allopathic and the homeopathic community. I felt that our medical community, Western medicine, was not addressing the whole human being.
Mm-hmm.
When I started realizing and learning through the law where sickness and disease starts and how it ends, it has nothing to do with medicine. It has nothing to do with your genetics. It has everything to do with the way you speak to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It has everything to do the way you treat yourself. When I mean treat yourself, I mean emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where your health begins and that's where your health ends. And yes, you may have some genetical predispositions that may put you at high risk in certain areas. I do. Type 2 diabetes runs in my family. Cancer runs in my family. Heart disease runs in my family. My parents passed away from some of that. But you know what? I have none of that in my body. I have none of that in my life. And I haven't experienced any of it. Why? Because I say to myself, I am healthy. I don't say that I'm sick.
Right.
And my body has to follow it by law. So at the end of the day, H3O, how did I come to that name?
Yes.
Let me explain something to you. This is going to be so cool. I didn't even really come to it. It was given to me.
Oh,
all right. So look at our planet. There's so many there's so many close correlations to our humanity, to the environment, to nature, so close correlations. All right. So let's just look at our Earth. How much water is on the planet? Russ, do you know?
The water's what, 80%? 75, 80% water?
It's about 70. Well, it depends on who you talk to, but you're gonna find that it's anywhere between 75 to 73% water. Now, do you know what your physical body is made up of?
90%
water.
You are 73% water.
Should have guessed that since it was 73 and 73.
You are just like the Earth, man.
Yeah.
There's so many close correlations to you and the Earth. It's unreal. So here you are. You're 73% water. The Earth is 73% water. All right. And then the other part of the Earth is what? Land. Which the land composes what? Minerals.
Right.
Same thing applies to you. I don't know if you know this or not, but every mineral that's in the Earth is actually in your body too.
Right.
Your body needs every single one of those minerals to function properly, to heal you properly, for cellular rejuvenation, for energy, for the body to be healthy. You have to keep the minerals in your body. That's critically important. It's just like if you were growing plants or fruit in a mineral deficient soil, the plants and the fruit are going to be compromised because of the mineral deficiency. The same thing happens in your body. Your cells cannot rejuvenate in a healthy manner when you are deficient in minerals. So you got to keep those minerals in your body. And the way I do that is through CMOS, the best way. So here we are.
I take CMOS daily. And actually, I just went and got some more today.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if you're a man and you're over the age of 40, you better get on some CMOS, because guess what? That's going to help you stabilize your hormone system. Us men, we go through something which is called andropause. Women go through menopause. But andropause is real bad for men too. You end up with belly fat. You don't have any energy, right? Your body starts atrophying muscle very quickly. There's a lot of things that just starts happening when you go through andropause as a man. You actually accelerate the aging process too. So it's really best that you keep these minerals in your body so that your body can stay healthy and do what God created it to do, which is to heal you.
Right.
So here we are, back to the story, H3O. Now, Les, I can get a bottle of water and ask that bottle of water to build me a house. Will it be able to do that?
No.
I can get me a bucket of dirt and ask that bucket of dirt to build me a house. Will it be able to do that?
No.
But you're dirt and water, Les. I can ask you to do the same thing. I can say, hey, Les, man, you want to help me build a house? And you and I, we're going to be able to figure it out together, aren't we?
That's right.
So we are water and we are dirt. So we are really the evolution of water and dirt. We are the ability to do things that water and dirt cannot do.
Right.
And that's the beauty of it all. So you're not only, you're H2O, you are H3O. That's what that stands for. H stands for human. 3 stands for the 3 distinct energies that every single human being has in their body.
Okay.
Which creates everything in your life, which is thought, word, deed. That's what that 3 is for. That 3 also represents spirit, mind, and body. That 3 also represents proton, neutron, and electron. That's what drives your cellular health. That's what emanates your frequency and your vibration. So those are the things that we focus on in the H3O program. The first thing we do is we get your body healthy, because everything comes from your body. This is the law of your being. Why do you think if you don't take care of yourself, you don't feel good? If that wasn't the law of your body.
Yeah.
Right.
Why do you think if you don't move, you start gaining weight and you age aggressively, if that was not the law of your body?
Right.
This is the law.
Yeah.
Everything in your life is created by your internal conversation.
Love it.
Exercise is the only thing that I have found that changes everybody's internal conversation to a positive conversation. Russ and Les, I'm sure, Les, you work out?
A little bit, as much as I can. Yeah.
Yeah, babe. Russ, I know you're getting back on it.
Yes.
Yep.
It's important, man. I mean, it's honoring your body, man. Everything comes from your body. Think about it, bro. Think about it for a second. Okay? You don't get to move nowhere else, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You're in this body until it's time for you to leave this body on this planet. When it's time for you to leave it behind, remember, I told you you're going to have to leave everything behind. Even this body is going to get left behind.
All right.
But while you're in it, this is your tool of creation. You're creating everything with your body. You're creating your family. You're creating your community. You're creating your businesses. You're creating everything with your body.
Yeah.
Why not take care of it? Your body is emitting a frequency and a vibration 24/7. It never stops. And that frequency and that vibration is what's magnetizing the events and opportunities and people into your life. This is the law.
Been taking
so if you understand this,
yeah.
If you understand, if you really listen, if you don't believe me, I want you to try it for 30 days, man. I want you to try this stuff for 30 days, and then I want you to pay attention to how your life is going to get better. Why? Because it's the law. It's not my opinion. When you start moving your body consistently, intentionally, your biology is going to change. Your body's going to turn on. Things that are going to happen inside of your body that I can't even explain to you. No human being is going to be able to explain it to you. No scientist, no physicist. They're not going to be able to explain it to you, but you're going to know because you're going to feel something inside of you change.
Yeah.
It'll be undeniable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that 100% because, you know, you go in even just to a simple workout program. Like if you're doing something just as simple as just a chest fly for 30 days, you'll see the transformation just within your chest if you do that consistently for 30 days. You know, it's not about doing the heavy, you know, 245 off the bench and everything. You don't need to do that. Just do a simple chest fly and you do that for 30 days and you'll see a transformation in you in those 30 days. So yeah, absolutely. I believe it 100%.
Well, by the law of our creation, we are adaptive organisms. We always adapt to our environment. That's just the way your body is. So when you go into the gym and you start lifting weights, your body is going to physically transform because it's adapting to that environment of resistance. That's what that's all about. So I tell people, listen, if you'll just focus for the next 30 days on taking better care of your body, and if you'll just focus for the next 30 days on speaking better to your body. Speaking health into your body. Speaking life into your body. Acknowledging your body for what it's done for you. Man, I am 60 years old, man. My heart has been beating for 60 years, man, nonstop, not taking a break. It don't get to go to sleep. I get to go to sleep, but it don't. It's been, man, it's been doing this over and over and over and over without me even thinking about it, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how happy your heart will be when you acknowledge it and say thank you?
I'm going to thank mine in a few minutes.
Science is just now catching up with this stuff, guys. I've been talking about this stuff forever. Science is just now catching up with what I'm talking about. Science is just now proving that your cells transform based off of your conversation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Coach, we're going to do a quick game.
Let's go.
And this is just to break up the conversation for just a moment. We're going to have a quick game. It's the ManSpace Game Show.
I was waiting on somebody to pull the curtain back with a long cigarette. You know what I mean? Welcome to today's game show.
I am your host.
Right.
Well, I am your host of the game show, Russ, and it is best 3 out of 5. It's our questions game.
Oh yeah.
Coach, you are our guest. It is higher or lower. I'm going to ask you a question. Out of 100 people, you tell us how many you think did at whatever question I asked. And then Les will get a chance to say higher or lower, and we're going to alternate. And whoever gets the first 3 out of 5 correct wins the game.
Oh, hey, Les, I want to tell you before we get started, baby,
Yeah.
I love you, but I'm about to crush you, man. I'm about to crush you, man.
Listen, man, I get so many threats all the time. I'm just going to take that, Coach. Let's go. Let's get it.
Last time you actually played this game, Les, you actually defeated our guest.
Yeah.
You defeated Marcus the last time
That's
we played.
Right. Marcus, right.
And so you are holding the title.
Let's go.
Yeah, but you ain't never, hey, Les, you ain't never ran into Cudjo, baby.
I know.
You already know me.
Hey, look, Cudjo, listen. You know when the dog when the dog get hit, he gonna holler. I'm just gonna say that. Okay.
All right. So you are a guest.
Let's go with it, Coach.
All right. First question is to you, Coach. Oh, this is right up your alley. We asked 100 bodybuilders, are you afraid of spiders? How many of these 100 bodybuilders actually said they're afraid of spiders?
Oh, man, I'm going to say about 75% of them.
Why you have to go
out of
there?
Out of 100 people, you asked?
Out of 100, yes.
Man, a lot of people have a fear of arachnophobia. I'm one of them.
Yes.
I don't like spiders.
I am too.
So I'm going to say 70.
Okay,
Coach,
70.
you said 75 already.
I'm
gonna let you hold it.
His official answer is 70.
I'm gonna hold that 75. I'll hold that 75. Look, Les is gonna regret it.
It's cool. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm the host. He don't make the rules. I do.
Okay. So that's why y'all scared of spiders. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? You are too.
All 3 of us.
Throw one on the shoulder and watch what happens. He'll run through the wall.
Listen, I make all 3 of us chickens. So I'm going higher. There's gonna be more of them out there.
You going higher?
Yeah. I'm going.
The answer is less. You are
I knew it
wrong.
Was 73, ain't it?
It was 47.
They lying, man.
Yeah, I know. They lying.
They
I guarantee they, you know what? They asked a bunch of men, so you know they lied about it. No,
I ain't afraid of no spider. Shoot, right. I admitted to the Man Space Nation. I don't like
what I want to do is ask them that question, and if they say they're not afraid of spiders, make them hold
throw one on them.
Yeah, exactly.
It all depends on the size of the spider on how I react, because those big yellow and black writing spiders, oh yeah, I'm across the yard with one of those 50 foot sprays and spraying from 50 feet away to get them. Yeah.
I shot one with a BB gun. Splattered
you know what's crazy? We're only afraid of spiders because society told us to do that. Yeah. We've been trained.
Hey,
think about it, man.
Shoot. Hey, society didn't tell me. I'm afraid.
Of spiders whenever I started seeing movies with spiders, every time something was scary, they would put spiders.
There was a spider web in there.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
I cannot stand having a spider web on me. I don't like it. I have literally been getting ready to go to work, and I've walked out my front door and walked through a spider web, and I felt it touch my skin. I have gone back in the house to take a shower.
Now, I'm not that bad.
Yeah, I would literally go back in the house and take a shower, and then I'm coming back out with a little torch, and I'm burning everything.
You got it bad.
You got a problem, man.
You got it bad. You ain't, Coach. You don't know the worst of it yet. That dude got
That's bad. I don't know if I don't think I'm that bad. I think I'd brush it off me You know, it depends on how much was on me. But if there was a lot on me, I know I'd start running and trying to get it off me at the same time. I don't know. I don't know, man. Spiders and me, that's one of them distance things. You know, I look at it from a distance.
I know, that's right.
All right, come on. I gotta make up my
1-0. All right.
All right.
Coach is up 1-0. Les, the question is to you.
Yep.
We asked 100 dads.
Yes. I know some of them.
Have you ever had your nails painted? How many said they had? Their fingernails. How many out of 100 dads have ever had their fingernails painted?
Oh man, if you got a daughter, I think every single one of them dudes. You know, I'm gonna go with 60%, bro.
60%. All right.
Yeah, I'm going with 60.
All right, Coach. Higher or lower than 60%?
I don't have to give you a number. I just have to say higher or lower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna say lower.
Oh, lower than 60%, Coach. You
and
are.
The only reason why I said that is because a lot of men are afraid to get in contact with the omega side of their life.
Oh, the omega side.
The omega side. The omega side is the side that you allow your daughter to paint your fingernails.
Yeah. Because the alpha side ain't doing that.
That's right. That's right.
Go paint your mama's nails. That's the alpha side.
I think it's more omegas out there than it is alpha.
Coach, you are correct.
Booyah. Let's, baby. Let's
44. Now, Coach, have you ever had it done to you?
Yes.
Les?
Yeah.
No.
I've told the story. I did it once.
Had. Yeah.
Yeah, I did
you
it
said once.
It was only once. It was
I know Little Russ.
I've had it done a lot.
Little Russ didn't do it.
Oh, you let somebody else do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I got a question for you, alpha men, in the man space. Have you ever went to get a pedicure with your wife, your girlfriend, or your significant other?
Yes.
Man, isn't that wonderful?
I'll tell you something.
I hated every second of it.
What?
I hated every second of it. I wear a size 14 shoes, so this little woman was struggling just to hold my foot up.
Hey, you know that joker toes like that.
Hey, you pull your socks off, she's seeing claws, man. She's like, oh no, I can't do this.
Only reason that joker
there with Google Translate trying to hear her cursing.
Yeah. Only reason that joker wears shoes is to straighten his toes out. They got kangaroo feet.
That's bad, Les.
Hey, but I will say this: in my personal life, I didn't get it done, so I was over 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I saw it as on the softer side.
Of course.
Right.
That's like I said, the alpha. See, here's the deal. You are alpha, and we talked about energy and vibration and frequency. The way you were created, this is the law of who you are. You are alpha and you are omega.
Yeah.
You have both male and female energy in your body.
Mm-hmm.
And a smart man gets in contact with both, not just one. Because if you're just all alpha energy, you're out of balance.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're out of balance, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's wrong with this world right now. There's not enough men crying. There's not enough men hugging each other. There's not enough men hugging anybody, man. It's just so much anger going on right now. It's unreal.
Yeah. And I think it has a lot of do with some of our upbringing as well.
Yeah.
Generation X.
Let me tell you what it really has to do with. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
90% of men are walking around with andropause right now and don't even know it. When your testosterone's low, your anger is very high. Your tolerance becomes very low. And you become very moody. Okay. And you also become a little bit emotionally unstable. That's just by your endocrine system changing and your testosterone going down and your estrogen level going up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's important that us men take care of our bodies. And the greatest way of stabilizing your hormone system, what do you think it is, guys? What do you hear me talk about all the time? Exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
All right.
All right.
Coach.
I'm two for two.
You're 2 for 2. You can win it all on
let's
this
go.
question.
Let's go.
This could be the first time you've ever been clean swept in this game.
It ain't gonna happen, dog.
It is.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I think these questions were tailored for you, Coach, but it's okay.
No,
it's all right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Coach, here's the question. We asked 100 women in a California studio audience. California. Now, do you consider yourself beautiful? How many women said yes?
In California?
Yes.
And you asked them, do they think they were beautiful? Man,
Yes.
I'm going to say at least 80 of them said yes.
Oh, man. I would Coach on that one. That was the same answer I would say.
I'm gonna say at least 80.
At least. So I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate here on that one. Oh my God. Yeah, I think California is known. I gotta go higher, bro.
You're going higher than 80.
I'm gonna go higher, man.
Les, you are
skunk.
Wrong. You just got mollywopped, Les. He didn't clean swept you up out of here.
Listen here, Coach. I want a rematch, bro. Next time you come on the show.
Les, I had an unfair advantage. I will be honest with you.
Yeah. What is
it? You want to know what that unfair advantage is?
What is it?
You ready?
I'm ready.
I know who I am, brother, and whatever I say happens.
I thought he was going to say he could see the questions off my glasses, but that's different story.
I thought he was going to say. I thought he was going to say you got that.
I said I was going to win before we got started, and that's what I meant. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
My words shall not return to me void.
Well, there's that theory of H3O. All right, there we go. We putting that together right here, ladies and gentlemen. Coach with me this week because of the H3O. So I'm putting it out there now. The next time I see you, I'm gonna run you down through the dirt.
Come on, baby.
That's it. I'm gonna run you down through the dirt, Coach.
I always rise to the occasion because I am the occasion.
See,
I love it.
Here we go with these little cliche things. We're about to go to break. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes, we're gonna go to break.
Hey, just take a break right now so Les can get him some water. He can sit down on the bench and rub his knees. And,
I'm gonna go talk to myself. I'm gonna go talk to myself when I'm coming back.
and say nothing but positive things to yourself.
That's it. Well, I can't say that. I normally cuss a lot. But anyway,
hey, Les, we're gonna take a break. You gonna read your affirmations, bro.
No, he didn't hit me with that one.
He did. Yeah, he did. We'll be right back with more of the Man Space Podcast.
Come on, man.
We are back with our special guest, Coach Anthony Cudjo, but we love to call him Coach Cudjo. He just sat there and just dog walked Les in the Man Space Game show.
And you brought it back up. It's okay. I'm healed. I'm healed on this break. I've healed myself on this break.
There you go.
And there's nothing you can say that will take me down, sir.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back and talk to Coach here then. So,
Whatever.
Coach, you talked about your clients. What is your greatest joy of working with a client?
the transformation, man. Watching someone wake up. Because every aspect of their life, I always tell people this, Russ, you only have one problem, and it's your beliefs.
Yeah.
Wherever you're stuck at in your life, it's because of your beliefs. That's the only reason why you're stuck. You got to transform your beliefs in order to get unstuck out of that situation. And the goal of transferring, of course, transforming your belief. How does a person do that, man? I mean, if I've been believing in something for so long, a certain way, how do I change that belief? It's very difficult to do. I'm telling you, it's not an easy journey. Again, that's why I use exercise, because exercise is the greatest way for you really to get all of your frequency, your vibration harmoniously moving in one direction. So what we normally do is I have them, when they're working out, instead of them talking to themselves about all the chores and tasks and appointments and things that they have to do for the day, I have them using powerful affirmations while they're working out, which helps them to transform their mind. So at the end of the day, that is the greatest gift for me, is to watch someone wake up and understand who they really are, because everything else in their life takes off.
Wow.
I think one of my biggest struggles, and when I met you, you got me and my wife both doing the frequency 528, and I've talked about that to Les and shared it with the Man Space Nation as well. And when I first started listening to it, I did 10 minutes, and it was a hard thing for me to do in the beginning, because I would wake up and I would listen to it, and I'm like, man, okay, well, I got to do this today, and I got to do that today, and I need to do this editing, and I got this meeting, and I'm thinking of all the things that I needed to do, and I wasn't focusing on the frequency. Then I got to the point like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it at night when I'm tired. So I started listening to it throughout the night.
Yes.
And I go to sleep listening to it. And when I wake up in the morning, I noticed that my hips didn't hurt in the morning when I'm getting up. My knees weren't bothering me. Like, wow, I'm getting up and I'm actually pain free just by doing this, So how did you get somebody to start? What's your best tips to help somebody start focusing their mind? Because like I said, for me, in the mornings, I'm already thinking of the things that I need to do today. Like, I'm wearing my glasses today, not to read anything. I'm wearing them because I'm hiding the bags under my eyes, because I woke up early this morning. I've been up since 4 a.m. and thinking of the things I needed to do. Even though I had the frequency on, I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm focusing on, okay, I know I got an interview with Coach. I did an interview earlier today. I got these meetings with clients today. I got to go here with my wife today. I got to do all these things, and all that's on my mind, on top of all the other little silly things that I do along the way.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Yeah. In order to really understand all of this, you have to take every word off of things and start seeing everything for what it is. It's energy.
Yeah.
Your focus, your attention is your energy at its highest laser ability. So whenever you're focused on something, you are bringing all of your vibration, you're bringing all of your energy, you're bringing all of your frequency into that moment of now. That moment of now is where your power is, man. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday, because the future really doesn't exist, and neither does the past.
Yeah.
The only thing we really have is right now. So if you could really just start focusing your energy on now, and it's a very simple thing, man. You want to know how I got my energy focused, man? Washing dishes.
Really?
Yeah, man. You just focus on one dish at a time.
Interesting.
I know that sounds very
That's
elementary.
so simple.
I use this technique.
That's all you do. When you're washing your fork, put all your energy and your attention on washing your fork. When you got your spoon, wash your spoon with your energy and your attention. So you're going to really start to retrain your focus and your attention. Why? Because society has taken that away from you. They know that's where your power is. Silence is really where you get all of your power.
Yeah.
When you turn off the world, man, you turn off the TV, you turn off the noise, you turn off YouTube, you turn off Instagram, you go in a room and shut the door and you close your eyes and you get back in contact with your creator. And you start asking yourself questions. What am I here for? What is my next step? What am I supposed to be doing? If you'll ask yourself these questions, these answers will show up. They always do.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, Russ. If you really want to go to the next level with those frequencies, brother, start listening to 963.
Frequency 963. Okay.
Oh, man. You talking about, here's what I want you to do. Next time you're in the crossroads of a decision in your personal life or your professional life, before you actually act on whatever decision you're going to make, I want you to go in that room and I want you to listen to 963 before you make your decision. You're going to be amazed of how answers start coming to you, and you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt that it came from the divine. You're going to know because it's going to be so clear. It's going to be so powerful, and the way you feel at a cellular level, it's going to be confirmation that that came from a higher source than yourself. 963 is the frequency of the gods, so to speak. That's what they say. They say it's the frequency of the gods. It's actually the frequency of everything that was created in the universe. You know, people don't even know this, man, but, you know, the father of medicine, Les, do you know who the father of medicine is, man?
I do not.
Russ?
No, it's slipping my mind right now.
His name is Hippocrates. He's the father of medicine. Now, Einstein, which was a very remarkable mind on our planet, would you agree that he had a remarkable mind? He said the future of medicine is frequencies and vibration. They're just now starting to realize that they can cure sicknesses and diseases in the human body with frequency. Certain tones will actually destroy cancer. Certain tones will actually rejuvenate your immune system. 528 is one of them. 963 is one of them. These are frequencies and tones. Why? Because you are nothing but a bioelectrical magnetic device. That's who you are as a human being.
True.
Wow.
And guess what throws our frequencies off? The computer.
Yeah.
They're called EMFs.
EMFs, yeah.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic frequencies. That's what throws our frequency off.
Yeah.
You have a gland that's, what'd you say, Les?
That's what I was about to say. That's why I don't like working at the office, you know, all that frequency. I just rather stay at the house.
Shoot. I mean, I'm sitting here and you can see behind me. I got a laptop sitting behind me. There's actually a PC sitting back there and a tablet. I got a laptop sitting here to the right of me on the screen. I got, a PC that's sitting right here.
You got headphones on.
Yeah, I got the Bluetooth headphones. I got two phones sitting here in front of me right now. So
that's why. So, guys, listen. We live in a technological world, and it's not going to do anything but get worse from here. So you have to reset yourself. You've got to reset yourself, or you're in trouble. Your biology is going to be in trouble. Your health's going to be in trouble. Your cognitive health is going to be challenged. You have to do these things because you're being hit by electromagnetic fields everywhere you go.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree 100% with that.
And the easiest way to do this is, guess what? It's called grounding.
Grounding. Yep. Get outside. Yep.
Take your socks and shoes off and stand on the earth. That'll recalibrate you. It's called an ionic exchange. The earth is putting positive ions in your body because you're standing on the earth. And your negative ions, which are in your body, remember we just talked about the EMFs hitting your body, they're actually going to be released back into the earth. So it's an exchange. The negative ions are leaving your body, going into the earth. The positive ions are leaving the earth and going into your body.
Yeah.
And look at all that, man. That's free. Don't cost you nothing.
That's right.
Look what God does.
Free
I'm going to tell you
99.
something. God's amazing. Everything that God has is free.
Yeah. Free
Man,
99.
The only thing it costs you is your
you
belief.
you try to walk outside without your shoes on as a kid, boy, your mama would have that belt so quick. It's like, you ain't doing it.
Yeah, you know, and it's
Like,
again, we've been socialized, Russ. Your mama didn't know.
Right.
Ask your mom if she knew about ionic exchange. I promise you, she didn't.
Yeah, I can tell you that one right now. She don't.
I was about to say mine don't either. I can tell you that.
Well, they just didn't know. My parents didn't know either. You know, they didn't know either. So I'm just trying to help people understand, man. You know, you've got resources around you. Your body's extremely healthy already. You just have to agree with it, and you have to harmonize with that. You can optimize yourself very easily. You just have to start working out, because working out is going to ground you. It's going to help your body to start doing what it was created to do. So when you start working out, it can be walking around the neighborhood, talking to yourself positively. It could be going to the gym. It could be a combination of that. And then I want you to really pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Yeah. That's the thing that's most important. What are you saying to you? Mm-hmm. Because whatever you are saying to you, that's what's dictating the creation of your life.
Right.
You can't speak to yourself negatively and do something positive. It's against the law.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but
now think about that. So if that's against the law, guess what? If you speak to yourself positively, consciously, then positive things must happen in your life.
Yeah.
It's the law. So if you see your life right now and it's not the direction you want it to go, just change what you're saying to it. It has no choice but to change.
Wow.
It's the law. Look at where you are right now in your life. I don't care where you are. Look at where you are and take ownership for it. You have spoken it into existence. You have taken action on it. You have believed in it. And that's exactly why it's in your life right now.
Yeah.
Be it good or bad. You get to decide what's good or bad. No one gets to make that decision for you. You get to make those decisions.
You know, we talked about the spiders earlier and having the fear of spiders. And a lot of people have a fear of the unknown, and a lot of people have a fear of change, right? So how would you define fear and how it shapes our daily decisions?
Well, we've heard this before. Fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real.
One more time. Say it again for the people in the back.
Fear, F-E-A-R, stands for false evidence appearing real. Let me explain something to you. You said 2 words, Russ, and if you'll just understand what life really is about. You see, you cannot live this physical life without change. Change is evolution. This life is all about evolution. Everything on this planet is evolving. Both animate and inanimate objects are evolving. If you don't believe me, don't drive your car for a while, and guess what happens? It's going to age. It's going to evolve, right? It's an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Right? God already told us that we live in a world of decay, which means that things are always evolving. You are a human being, and you will evolve either by choice or you will evolve by force. But you're going to evolve. Make no mistake about it. Why? Because that is the law of life, and you can't get away from it. Change is part of evolution. Look at who you are today compared to where you were when you were 5, 6 years old. You have changed. Regardless if you wanted to or not, you have changed. You don't look the same. You don't speak the same. You don't believe the same. You have changed. It's part of life. So you must accept these things and not fight against them.
Right.
Because you can fight them all day, and guess what? They're not going anywhere.
Yep.
So I tell people, embrace change because it's part of life. Yes. Why are you fearful of it? Right? Change is the unknown. If change was the known, it would never be change.
Right.
Yeah.
You already know the known. That's not change. Change is something you don't know. Okay. And so you can't have fear about it because guess what? It's part of life. So if you'll get with the game, man, you know, at the end of the day, when I told my daddy I wanted to play football, I knew I was going to get hit.
Right.
It's part of the game.
That's right.
It's part of the game. I don't care if you're on offense or defense. If you get out on that field, you're going to get hit.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't want to get hit, don't go play football.
I hear you with that one.
So if you don't want to change, get out of this game called life. And guess what? I'm going to show you something. Even if you got out of this game called life and you committed suicide to leave this game called life, guess what? You still changed.
You did. You did.
You transformed out of that physical body back into your spiritual body. That's called change, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Coach, there seems to be a fine line between fear and, you know, limiting beliefs. You know, how can we begin to recognize when the fear is protecting us versus it's limiting us? You know, this fear thing, people have a lot of fear about moving on and doing different things. You know, how do they get past the thinking this fear is protecting them versus the fear is actually limiting you?
Well, here's the deal. If it's stopping you moving forward, it's not protecting you.
That was a really good question because I was just kind of thinking about it. I mean,
it's actually imprisoning you. It's not protecting you. Because remember, life is about forward movement. And once again, remember what we talked about? I said at the end of the day, here's what you really got to understand. Because if you'll get to this point where you understand this, all this other crap will disappear, man. And the only reason why it's around is because you don't understand who you are. You are God in disguise. So think about this, Les. If you really thought that you were God in disguise, that you were the Almighty, you were the Creator, you were the end, the beginning, and the end of your life, would you have any fear, brother?
Zero fear.
You wouldn't have any fear about anything.
Zero.
You see, that's where I am, my brother.
Okay.
And somebody would say, there's a lot of people say, hey, man, that's a very cocky position. No, it's not. I'm confident. I know who I am.
Very fine line depending on who you speak to.
Huh?
Right? Yeah. I said very fine line depending on who you speak to.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I think people take it as cocky when they're when they're taken back by it. Then it's something negative. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it because I get that a lot too. Oh, you're cocky. And I'm like, no, I'm just confident. You know, I mean, I know who I am.
Sure.
You
absolutely.
know, so I can walk and I can go talk to anybody.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't have a fear of speaking to people and
Absolutely.
going to talk to people. So it's not that I'm cocky or, you know, I just don't have that fear that you have.
Were you that person? Have you been that person your whole life, Les, that you haven't been fearful to talk to people, or you just always been outgoing that way, or did you make a decision to be that way?
No, I've pretty much been outgoing my whole life. Yeah. You know, my wife will tell you I've never met a stranger.
There you go.
Because people come and talk to me. Yeah. You know, and
Les and I are complete opposites.
Opposite. Yeah. You know, this is the crazy part. People look at me as a extrovert, you know, like, oh yeah, I gotta be, I'm really an introvert. I have both properties.
There you go.
Know what I mean? When I'm out, I know how to be social and know how to talk to people. I get on people's level. I can do those things, but I prefer to be at home.
Yes.
In my quiet space.
Yes.
You know, where I can have time for me, where my thoughts, I could hear myself thinking versus taking on everybody else's problems.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, Russ and I are completely different. Russ will sit in the corner and he'll watch everything that goes on in that corner. And he could tell you who had on blue shoes, the red shirt the whole time, you know, where I could probably do it too, but I've talked to the person with the blue shoes and the red shirt.
So Russ recognizes that they have a red shoes and a blue shirt. And you know why they have red shoes and a blue shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Because I've talked to them. Yep. But that's where we play off of each other anyway in our relationship, you know, because if one don't see it, the other one definitely did, you know,
Right.
and,
Right.
and we can move that ball around how we need to.
Now, you know what's so wonderful about this, man, is you just gave a perfect example of how we can live with each other as human beings symbiotically and harmoniously. Look how different you and Russ are.
Yeah.
But the energy, there is no energy that works without a negative and a positive charge. So you have to have that opposition in order for that energy really to work the right way. That's why I tell men, I say, hey, man, you listen, your wife is not supposed to be like you.
No, absolutely.
She's not supposed to think like you.
Nope.
She's not supposed to see things like you. Now, if you're a smart man, you will realize that, and you will embrace that, and you will see the power of that.
Yeah.
That she is the opposition of you that makes you whole.
Yep.
And if you honor that, oh my God, the relationship is absolutely amazing.
It is.
Mm.
My wife and I are that way. We're two completely different. She's a lot like Russ.
Yeah. And my wife is a lot like him.
And, yeah, exactly. But our wives are like are like us, basically. My wife is the reserve, sit back in the cut, watch everything, don't say a lot, pull on my coattail, whisper to me. I say, hey, did you see that? You know, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's us. We are the Less and Russ in the Lester household, in the Less household, you know, and then Mrs. Russ and Russ are the exact same way.
Because Tabitha, she's outgoing. She's the outgoing person, right? In the relationship.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, we were at a huge Christmas party the other weekend, and you know, she's in there talking to everybody. I found a way to slip out to the car and go sit in the car and watching a video on my phone until she called me, and I was like, okay, I'll come back in, you know, because I made my rounds. I made about 3-4 rounds around, and I'm like, okay, I don't see anybody that I really want to talk to or anybody I really know, and you know, I'm like, well, let me go and slip on up out of here, you know. And so
hey, Tabitha, she in there life coaching everybody.
She is.
Hey,
she is.
She was a life coach way before she was a life coach, because she had me hemmed up in the corner one day, and I was like, "You're right. Yes, I swear to God, I'm okay."
Well, the thing is, you know, she has found her calling for sure.
Absolutely.
She is walking. She is definitely walking exactly in her calling of what she's supposed to be doing on this planet. That's why she's so powerful. And that's why both of you are so powerful, Les and Russ, because guess what? You are walking in your plan of perfection on the planet as well.
Well, we appreciate you recognizing that.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
we do. We do.
What is one of the first steps that a person can take to change deeply rooted limiting beliefs? Because a lot of times with our beliefs, these are things that we grew up with. We were taught these beliefs. You know, like you mentioned, we were taught to fear certain things. So what's the first thing we can do to change these beliefs?
Rewrite your script. Affirmations are critically important. What an affirmation will do, they will help you to stay focused on a new story. They'll help you stay focused on a new creation of what you're trying to create. So I love affirmations as being, you know, the thing is about doing an affirmation, though, a lot of people, you know, Tony, I feel like I'm lying to myself, man. And I tell them, I say, hey, listen, you're transforming and you're transmitting a new message to the universe to support you. So you're already speaking to yourself all the time anyway. That's the way you were created. So why not be conscious and control the conversation? And you can do that. So I always tell people this, you know, start writing down your affirmations and start speaking them out on a daily basis. And you know, be real internal about it, if you know what I mean. Speak about it internally, feel it internally, believe it internally. And you do that long enough, you'll start taking new external actions and behaviors. It will just happen. It just happens automatically.
Nice. Now, Coach, since we talked about this and we spoke on a little bit about fear, let us know what fear have you conquered that surprised you most?
Wow. You ready, man?
I'm ready.
The biggest fear that I've had in my life was really accepting the responsibility of what I'm supposed to be doing in my life. That was fearful to me, because when God showed me what I was supposed to be doing, I was fearful. I got very fearful. The first thing I thought is, I said, why me? The second thing I said is, am I going to be able to do this?
Right.
You know, who am I to come and deliver this message to humanity? That was the greatest thing. And then accepting, because this takes a lot of ownership, man. Accepting the fact that I am God in disguise. That's a big responsibility, because I become very responsible about the way I treat myself. I have to become very responsible about the way I treat other human beings. I have to be very responsible about the way I treat the environment. That's very important. I have to treat all of those things with honor, respect, and love at all times, no matter how I'm being treated or no matter what I see.
Right.
And that's difficult to do. It's not easy. You know, how do you love President Trump right now when you see the things that he's doing?
We don't say his name.
We don't say this. Yeah, we don't.
He who shall not be named.
Guess what? Here's the deal. He's human. He's a human being like us, brothers.
Oh yeah, we know that. But
okay?
you know,
he's just the way he is executing things is wrong. Some of the things that he wants to do is right.
Yeah.
I don't want criminals in my
limiting
neighborhood.
Beliefs.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, man, it's you know, how do you love people that are hard to love? How do you love and how do you spend time with people you disagree with? I mean, this is the problem that we're having in our world right now. There's no conflict resolution. People don't know how to deal with people that don't agree with them. You know, now you don't agree with me, I want to kill you. You know, it's just crazy.
Right.
That's not right, man. I mean, you know, here's the deal. Diversity is part of creation.
Absolutely.
You show me anything in life or anything in nature that doesn't have diversity.
Yep.
I mean, look at us, guys. Look at us.
Yeah.
Russ, you got on a pair of glasses that look different than mine. That's diversity. Les, you got on glasses that look different than Russ. See, there's diversity in everything. Your headphones are different, but they're still headphones.
That's true.
Diversity. We're all three of us are black men, but we all have 3 different skin tones. Diversity.
Diversity.
That's right.
You know, at the end of the day, man, that's the spice of life. And if we can understand that and embrace that, that's where our strength is as human beings, is diversity.
Right.
Yeah.
You're diverse.
Yeah.
Although your name is Russ and you're one person, and Les, you're one person, and my name is Anthony and I'm one person. But guess what? Look how much diversity is inside of our bodies.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? Look at the beauty of it. With all of that diversity inside of our bodies still can live harmoniously.
That's true.
And without the diversity, we would be dead.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Do you know that there's things in your body that heals your body, but there's also things in your body right now that will kill you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a dance going on all day, every day, and it's called homeostasis. Your body's trying to find balance in that dance.
Yeah.
And that's diversity. And without that dance and without that diversity and without that unity, you'd be dead.
Yep. That's true.
Wow. Well, we got to go into what we love to call the last word.
And now, the last word.
Coach, I am waving my magic pen. You can go back to your younger years and give yourself any advice.
Ooh.
Learn to love yourself.
Love it. Love it.
That would be my advice to the younger Anthony that was going through abuse and all the other things that I was going through, not believing in myself, not loving myself, judging myself, fragmenting myself. I would definitely come back to that young man and say, hey, you got to learn how to love yourself, man. Because when you learn how to love yourself, your life will get better.
Yeah.
You know, that's a message for everybody.
I was just getting ready to say,
you know,
I think that's a message that hits home. Yeah, right now to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's what we have to do. I mean, guess what? When you love yourself, see, when you love yourself, you just naturally start loving other things. By nature, the way God created you. It's just like when you don't love things and you don't love yourself, you don't love things. You don't love things externally outside of you. You're never grateful about things. You're not thankful about things. It's just a real tough life to live when you don't love yourself. So you really, really have to start talking better to yourself. That's the first step. You have a relationship with your body. You have a relationship with life. They're independent intelligence. And what I mean by that is life is going to continue to go on if you're here or not. It's an independent intelligence without you, but it also needs you collectively. So at the end of the day, start speaking to yourself better, man.
Yeah.
God created you.
Right.
I got to say that again. So I don't know why it's all over my soul right now. God created you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you not understand the power of that?
Yeah.
The same energy source that created the sun and the moon and the clouds, that energy is inside of you. It's inside of you, and you can tap into it anytime you desire. Quit playing with your life.
Yeah.
Start speaking better to yourself. Start taking care of your physical body.
Yeah.
It's critically important to all the things that you're trying to create for your life.
Wow. That's real heavy.
That's real
Coach, we have gone way over our time today, but this has been so powerful, man. And we're just scratching the surface with you.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely got to circle back and continue this conversation because, man, this was eye-opening. I've been waiting for this conversation ever since you and I first met. I don't take it lightly, and I don't take it by chance that you were brought into this space. I feel honored to have you as a guest here, and that you've been able to share and enlighten, the Man Space Nation. So thank you for that, and definitely appreciate you. Before we close with you, can you share with the Man Space Nation how they can find your program, how they can follow more about you on your socials, things like that? Just share all of that with the Man Space Nation.
Put your socials out there so people can reach out to you, Coach.
Socials. If you want to get in contact with me, you can go to URH30. Those are letters, not words. U as in under, R as in Ralph, the number 3, URH30, excuse me, U as in under, R as in Ralph, H as in Harry, the number 3, and then O as in optimization.com. URH30.com. You're going to hit a landing page. It will tell you a little bit about me and what I've done and who I've worked with. It'll also give you an opportunity to schedule a call with me. Now, this is a free call for all the listeners. This is not going to cost you any money, but it will cost you some time. It also is going to give you an opportunity to get real clear about taking ownership for the areas of your life that you're struggling with. There is a recipe. It is duplicatable. I will show you how to do it. That way you can get to the better place that you should be at in your life. On my socials, as far as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you can find me with Human Optimization, and you have to spell that all out, 3.0, and you'll find me. You'll see a circle with a 3 in there. a red circle with a 3. You can't miss it.
Awesome. We definitely appreciate you. We definitely
I would love, listen,
touch.
if you guys would love to have me come back. The thing I want to talk about, the first, again, body. Honor thy body, and thy body will honor you. I promise you. Yeah. Now, here's the deal. If I come back, I want to give some detailed, a detailed plan on what people can do to reverse any type of sickness and disease that's in their body. Yeah, you heard me say it.
Hey, what?
The way your body was created to heal everything, anything and everything. I'm going to show you.
Feel like we need to take a break and keep going. It's going to be a 6-hour episode.
I'm going to tell you for real. Bring me back. I'm going to show everybody how to balance their pH level. I'm going to show them how to get to a state of homeostasis. I'm going to also show them how to build their immune system immediately, no matter where you are or what's going on with your body.
Let's put you on the books.
We need it. Yeah. We need it. We definitely need that. All right,
I love you,
Coach.
Man. Thank you for having me.
Love you too, brother. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence today and the words of encouragement and all the things that you can do and the thoughts that you put in people's heads today. We want to say thank you and we appreciate everything you do.
Well, I'll tell people this, man. If we ain't taking care of each other, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you're not here to help, just get out of the way. Go sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Go sit on the bench. My dad told me something when I was a kid, man, and I'm gonna leave it at this. My dad told me there's 2 types of people, son. He goes, there's people that change the game and play the game, and there's people that watch the game. And he asked me very clearly, which one do you want to be?
Which one are you? Yeah.
He goes, do you want to watch the game or do you want to be a person playing the game and changing the game? I'm a player. I want to play the game and I want to change the game.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you are a watcher, that's okay. Guess what? Because the game has no value without anybody in the audience.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, you got to roll.
Somebody got to watch.
Somebody's got to watch. But get clear about who you are. I'm not a watcher. I'm a doer.
Amen.
And I thank you, brothers. I thank both of you very, very much from the bottom of my heart for what you're doing in the world, the work that you're doing. You're supporting communities. You're helping people get to a better level of understanding. You're empowering your community. And I say thank you. I say thank you for that. We need more men like you on this planet.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to break. As we do each week, we like to close the show with just a little bit of inspiration. The word of the week is strategic. Being strategic means doing things on purpose, not just reacting, rushing, or winging it and hoping for the best. It's the difference between swinging wildly and actually aiming. One burns energy, one builds results. Most of us are not failing because we lack effort. We're exhausted because we lack direction. We say yes way too fast, move too quick, and wonder why we're busy but not better. Strategy asks a simple question. Does this move actually get me where I want to go? Being strategic doesn't mean overthinking everything or waiting for the perfect plan. It means slowing down just enough to think ahead. It means choosing fewer things, but choosing them well. It means knowing when to push and when to pause, and when to walk away without guilt. There's wisdom in restraint. There's power in patience. And there's confidence in knowing your next move isn't random. So Manspace Nation, this week, move with intention. Don't just react. Respond with clarity. And remember, Every small strategic step taken consistently can change the entire direction of your life. Be strategic. Man, Space Nation, man, that was very deep, very heavy, man, because being strategic is much like what our guest was saying. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no.
That's it.
Right, man. Everything you need to do intentionally and be intentional about it, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to start doing that. I'm a little bit kind of wishy-washy sometimes. And if I
Yeah.
don't feel it going forward, I'm just not going to do it. Simple and plain.
Yeah.
I always get myself in trouble by doing stuff that I said I probably wouldn't do. And I do it anyway to please someone else. And it is a disaster. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Well, on Monday nights on WTMSTV.com, it's still them two handsome guys. You can catch the latest episodes of the Manspace Podcast Monday night, WTMSTV.com at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursday nights, it is Throwback Thursdays with back-to-back episodes of the Manspace Podcast starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Les, man, this was powerful. This was great stuff.
Man. Yeah, man.
And Manspace Nation, go out there and go check out his site, man. urh3o.com. Just powerful, man. And we're definitely gonna get him back on again because there's
no doubt.
We still got
this is just the surface scratch. I'm really interested in this frequency stuff. So now it's kind of got me. I'm gonna do some research on it and I'll be way more prepared for the next one. I guarantee you that. So
absolutely. Manspace Nation. On that note,
we out of here.
No gimmicks, just game that my sure in sight. They shine like the city on a Friday night. Man talk, real talk, that's the way that you bless. Giving knowledge and some laughs in the same finesse. From life goes to the jokes that hit. They the tag team champs, yeah, legit with the wit. So pull up a chair, let the stress digest. From the beat drops, you know the rest. You go chillin' with Russ and Less.